Hi, and welcome back to Neverwinter Made Simple. My name is Abby. In this video, I'll be presenting 3 builds that will suit you everywhere, including new Gzemnid's Reliquary trial of Mod25. The first build will be with Grace debuff ring. The second build will be with using the new Lolthian Pain Ring, specifically for Gzemnid's Reliquary trial. The third build I call a no consumable setup, as it is for your regular random daily queues and Reapers challenges, as we won't be using any food or consumables with the setup. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like, tell me what you think with a comment below, and subscribe for more of such Neverwinter content. Now let's cut to the builds, shall we? Here you can see the build, as I'm using rugged helmet, Forest Guardian's armor, rugged arms, masterwork set, and rugged boots. As for the artifact set, I'm using tentacle lash set, so tentacle eye and tentacle wrap, with of course the grace ring and stalwart needle ring, with rugged shirt and valiant pants. As for the enchantments, I'm using all garnets on offense and all jades on defense, with a garnet on utility of course. As for the artifacts, I'm using Sigil of the Bard and Champion's Banner for the 15% stamina regeneration, and Tentacle Rod to complete the Tentacle Lash set, and Black Dragon's Mark. This is a good debuff with defensive stats, and of course Mythic Flash Freeze with the Mythic Stamina bonus. As for the overloads, I'm using Underdark Lurker. This gets up to 10% while in Underdark. As for the other overload, 5% damage reduction. As for the powers, I use Threatening Rush, Animation Cancel it with my shield, and also Cleave to activate the Grace Ring. For the encounters, I always use Enforced Threat, Shield Throw paired with Shield Thrower, and I use Knight's Valor paired with Steel Recovery. For the daily, I use mostly Second Wind, and in the new trial you should have Phalanx for the Immolation Blast damage mitigation check. And as for the other class feature, I go with Combat Superiority. As for the feats, second one is just whatever, they're both useless. Combat Balance, Perfect Block when I need Determination, Shake It Off of course. As for the boons, you just go first for the defensive ones, and then the HP, and then the power, and then Masterclass for Forte, and Second Wind for stamina regen, and of course Focused Retaliation. As for the guild boons, I just use an awareness boon and a power boon, and of course movement speed. Unless you are downed or something, just switch to Revive Sickness, but we will leave it at movement speed for now. For the companions, we will be using 3 Brilliant Diamonds, Companion Gears, Mythic Enchantment, and whatever supportive companion that you want to use. Spine Devil, Drists, Dedicated Squire, Scorpion, Aegis even. Undying Overlord for reducing the incoming damage. Armor Break to reduce enemies' defense, thus your DPS will do more damage. A Raptor for the party. Deceptive Insight, Durgar's Guard, and Golden Deep Crow. Let's move on to the mounts. For the mount debuff, mostly the best ones are Swarm, T-Rex, Pegasus, Eclipsed, or even the Griffin for damage mitigation. Immolation Blast, maybe you would like to use the Relentless Hunter from the new mount, and of course an aura, whether that's Runic Aura or Mystic Aura or the new Pack Tactics from the new mount. And for the collars and insignias, of course it's a rough AD, at will, stamina regen, movement speed, and action point gain. In the first slot, you're using Multi-Tiger with the following insignias to give us Lionheart's insignia bonus, and Armored Pale Horse with these insignias to give us Survivalist's Expertise insignia bonus, and Red Dragon Wings to give us Protector's Covenant, and of course 2 Gladiator's Guiles. So, with this build, we will be using Defense Potion, Rank 4 +1, Awareness Elixir, Fizzy Brew, Sambucade, Empowered Chain of Scales for the 3% awareness. But if you don't have this one, like you can see here, I have deactivated the Chain of Scales and switched the Durgo with an Owl. As you can see, my critical avoidance went down by 7%. Or you could have the Myconid. It will be only lowered by about 3.5%. But the Myconid is pretty expensive. If you got this, go for it. If you don't, it's not necessary. The most important thing is that you have your awareness and defense capped. And for the Invocation Blessing, we go with Righteous Boon. And that's it for this build. It will have these stats if you keep the Chain of Scales activated. As for the next build, with the Lolthian Pain Ring, which gives you damage resistance against the Beholder by 10%, we will be switching the Grace Ring for Lolthian Pain Ring, and only switching Deceptive Insight into the Owl. We got about 1 million more effective HP, and we have our stats capped, of course. Also, you can, if you have the Fey Carved Blades, the Sharndar Masterwork set, you can do so without any problems. You will still have your ratings up, and it will give you also some more item level, which increases your HP as well, and your effective HP. So that's it for the main build that you will be using on most challenging content in the game. So we will move now into a no consumable, no food build that you will be using for your random queues and Reaper's Challenge. So we have this build. You go ahead and only change the Raptor into a Cunning Hunter Mimic, and you change the Dugger Guard into something that gives awareness and defense. So I'll be using War Dog, and that's it. Your stats should look like so it will have nothing here selected, so no food, no elixirs, no potions, no nothing here, only the Chain of Scales, which you can use in freely for free, and it also can be used in Reaper's Challenge when there is no consumable condition. 90% of course defense, 89% awareness, and about 77 critical avoidance. You can, of course, adjust these, but it will cost more, so these are just alright. Quick disclaimer, none of my builds would have been possible without this character builder app, as I don't have the necessary mathematical skills as some of us do to build without this app. So a big shout out to him for continuing to provide us with this awesome tool. So that's it for this video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.